Kia ora everybody, welcome back. I got a little bit of an update on our project. We've booked in a vocal session for the recording the vocals. That same day, as discussed previously, I think we're going to do sax. So when I caught up with Codes last, we're going to go ahead and do vocals and sax on the same day. So, that's exciting. I'm excited about that. Now I've got to come up with a plan on where the venue's going to be, where we're going to record. We don't have a space at the moment. We did have a big space, a big studio, but due to moving locations and whatnot, we had to pack that studio down. Looking for a new one at the moment. So I think the best thing to do in this situation is to get a venue. I don't know if you can hear that motorbike going past. Wow. Okay. We'll get our venue. And then I've got to pick the load out, right? So mobile recording, as in I've got to load all the gear, take it to the location, the venue, set it up, and plan out a strategy for how we're going to mic everything up. Codes himself for vocals is going to be easy. Like I say, vocals are so straightforward. Once you've been doing it for years, it's real simple. But the sax is going to be interesting, and it's had me thinking, like, I've gone through my different mic selections and strategizing how we're going to capture a really great sound from the saxophone. And I think what we'll do in the next video is maybe go through some of the kit, some of the loadout that we're going to load in with. I've got some ideas with the sax. I'm going to take a bunch of microphones anyhow. And there's a good chance I'll show you guys what microphones I choose before we go over to the session. And I'm thinking right now, just to let you know, I'm thinking a condenser mic, maybe a 87. I think I've got a Stem 87 that could go okay. There's I got a Roya ribbon that I'm looking at using. I've got some ideas for that, and maybe the RE20 Electro Voice, which is really good for high sound pressure volumes. Really depends on the day how our saxophone player is playing. If he's playing real hard and loud, that will determine which mics I use and where. And then the venue, I've sort of got to pick the right location in the venue to mic up the vocals, and it might move, within the room for miking up the saxophone. So bunch of different things to think about, but I'll come up with a plan, and when I come up with that plan, I'll explain all that to you guys as well, and just see how we go. I've sort of got to look at the situation that's presented, look at the venue and the loadout, the microphones, the preamps. I might show you guys some preamps as well that we use. I've got a little mobile rig specifically for this purpose that I can just pick up out of the studio and take somewhere. So that's going to work good. And yeah, we'll check it out on the next one. I'll keep this one nice and short because the next one might be a little bit longer going through the gear. But yeah, I'm real excited for this. It's going to be awesome. Oh yeah, I spoke to Do about the session. He's keen. Do's on board. So we're going to have a lot of experience in the room. We're just going to have a good time. We're going to do the best we can to capture these parts for Code's song. And yeah, guys, stay tuned and check it out. It's going to be, man, next one's going to be the gear. Then after that, we could be straight into the session. So catch up with you guys soon.